PubMed Central is a full-text archive of open-access biomedical and life sciences literature. This database contains more than 10 million articles spanning the full history of the health sciences. PubMed Central is funded by U.S. taxpayers and is free to use for everyone. The platform is managed by the National Center for Biotechnology Information within the U.S. National Library of Medicine. Additionally, since 2025, all articles based on NIH-funded research must deposit a copy of the paper in PubMed Central. This makes it a great resource for staying on top of the latest developments in health-related research. PubMed Central is especially recommended for nursing and public health, but also has relevant research for physical and occupational therapy and medical technologies. This video will provide an overview of searching in PubMed Central and help you find relevant research. To access PubMed Central, first navigate to the library's website, library.laguardia.edu. Then, select the Databases, Articles and Books Online tab. From here, select Browse Databases by Subject. You can find PubMed Central under Health and Nursing Databases. Scroll down until you find the database we're looking for. After you click on the database link, provide your CUNY single sign-on credentials if requested. Now that you're looking at the PubMed Central homepage, you can enter your query into the main search bar. It's important to take a moment here to be thoughtful about the search terms you use. When we're using academic databases, you should conduct a keyword search. Instead of entering a full sentence, you can break down your research into distinct concepts or ideas. This might feel different from how you search with Google or AI, but the results will pay off. For example, with a question like, how does cultural competency improve nursing outcomes? We can separate this into three concepts: cultural competency, nursing, and outcomes. The best database searches will combine these short keywords or phrases to identify articles that mention all of these concepts. You should also think of synonyms when selecting keywords for your search, because researchers may use different words to refer to the concepts you're studying. For example, if you're a rad tech major, you would want to use the full name of the profession, radiologic technology, or similar terms like medical imaging and X-ray technician. Once you've selected your keywords, enter them into the search box and click Search. One of the most helpful features of PubMed Central is that it can parse the keywords you provide and improve your search by including different combinations of keywords and synonyms. This can increase the number of relevant results you get. Once you enter your search, you have a few filtering options to narrow your results. First, you can adjust the date range of the search results by their publication date. Health research is always improving, so filtering out old articles can provide you with the best recommendations. A good approach is often to select the past 5 years option, which strikes a nice balance between removing old articles and not being too restrictive. Next, you can limit your results based on the publication stage of the article. PubMed Central contains 3 types of articles. First are published journal articles, which have been peer-reviewed, copy-edited for typos and clarity, and published in an official journal. This is what we usually think of when we talk about peer-reviewed literature. PubMed Central also has author manuscripts, which are peer-reviewed articles that have been accepted by a journal, but have not yet been copy-edited and published. These are still great sources for conducting college-level research. Finally, PubMed Central has preprints, which are research articles that have not gone through the full peer review process. These articles represent the latest developments in health research, but you should use some caution before citing them in a paper. If your professor asks you to find peer-reviewed research, you can click the checkbox for both published journal articles and author manuscripts. When you've decided what article you want to read, click on the title to open the article detail page. This provides valuable information, including when and where an article was published, as well as an abstract and text of the article. You can read the full article without having to leave PubMed Central. If you think an article might be useful to your research, it's highly recommended that you take a moment to copy the citation. Click the Cite button in the right sidebar to open the citation menu. Here, you can select the citation style required for your class, most likely APA, and copy the full citation to your clipboard. Paste this somewhere safe or email it to yourself so you can come back and find the article again. If you want to return to this page in PubMed Central, you can also copy the link from your URL bar or click the permalink button. If the article is particularly relevant to your research question, you may also want to look through the Similar Articles and Cited by Other Articles sections. These could point you to valuable additional research. With the strategies outlined in this video, we hope you feel confident in your ability to use PubMed Central as a research tool. As you grow into your health sciences career, PubMed Central will continue to be a great tool for staying on top of the latest research in your field. If you have further questions about using the database, you can visit the user guide on the PubMed Central homepage or reach out to a librarian. Librarians are available in person at the library's reference desk or over chat at library.laguardia.edu.